Um, I'm pleased to call here on the stage Bilel Jamoussi for his presentation, the Deputy Director, Telecommunication Standardization Bureau of ITU, which is a very important institution dealing with the international policies of spectrum on behalf of the United Nations. Please. And the title of his intervention is AI and Machine Learning for 5G. So please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to all of you, colleagues and friends. Thank you for our host, CNIT, for the invitation to join you today and maybe share some of the work that we are doing in the ITU with respect to AI, machine learning, and 5G. As the title of this conference suggests, everything is connected, and AI will come and influence almost every aspect of our life. And that's highly evident in the work that we have in the ITU, where more than 100 standards have been published that have AI or machine learning in all aspects of the network, from connectivity to quality of service, to management of the network, security, cybersecurity, etc. And about 120 other standards are being developed in the ITU that have either AI or machine learning in their text. Universal connectivity and sustainable digital transformation are, of course, the ITU strategic priorities, and every action we take is really guided by those two principles: universal connectivity and sustainable digital transformation. Mind you that today we are still having about 2.6 billion unconnected people around the world, and digital transformation is driving a lot of the innovation and services that citizens around the world have come to realize during COVID. All industries are transforming with the help of digital technologies that creates convergence in the business of different industries and responsibilities of different regulators. Advances in AI are bringing even more power to this trend. And that's why ITU is also invested in building bridges between different areas of expertise. Our standards provide a toolkit to integrate machine learning in 5G and future networks. With a strong focus on the future, it accounts for continued evolution of our networks and machine learning capabilities. Our toolkits was developed by AI and networking experts and open source and standards communities. We see a lot of this convergence happening between standards on paper and open source reference implementation. And this is also a mechanism to engage developing countries to ensure that no one is left behind in this technological innovation. Some of the standards in this toolkit are applied to parts of the ITU global challenges on AI and machine learning. These problem-solving competitions are providing valuable support to AI capabilities. Most of our competitors are students from developing countries because the projects are run as open source implementations. As this is becoming integrated to network orchestration, multimedia coding, and optimization of energy and cost efficiency of our networks and data centers, to name just a few examples of these competitions around the world. It's also creating breakthroughs in areas of environmental sustainability and agriculture to disaster management, healthcare, and automated driving. These breakthroughs are driven in large part by new connections among AI specialists, AI users, data owners, and experts in domains where AI could contribute decisively to sustainable development. And I'm glad to highlight that ITU is stimulating these connections with the support of our diverse membership and partners in the United Nations agencies. We work with the World Health Organization on AI for health. We work with the World Intellectual Property, UNEP, WMO, the World Meteorological Organization, on AI for natural hazards and natural disaster management. We work with the Food and Agriculture Organization based here in Rome on AI for agriculture, and of course with the United Nations Economic Commission for Europe for autonomous driving, V2V, V2X, as they have an expert group working in that area. Academic and research institutes also play a key role in our work, where they are directly members of the ITU. Academia and industry work together in AI research and development and bringing the latest innovation to market. The ITU Journal on Future and Evolving Technologies offers comprehensive coverage of communications and networking. AI now features in every issue of the ITU Journal. ITU Academia membership is another key venue for academic institutions to engage in our work. Contributions from academia bring together strength to ITU work and help increase the impact of research. ITU standards, for example, support the global adoption of solutions developed collaboratively by academia and industry, boosting return on investment for both. AI is finding practical applications across multiple industries and sectors, calling for everyone to participate in the conversation to decide on how AI should factor in our future. The question raised by AI are asking on how do we plan to live together harmoniously in an interconnected global society. All of us must consider these questions as governments, companies, academia, or the wider communities are addressing. And that's why exactly ITU stimulate these global dialogues with our AI for Good platform. And I really want to invite you to join our summit this year in Geneva at the end of May, the 30th and 31st, with a special day on the 29th where we discuss AI governance. We heard from a previous speaker about the European AI Act. You might have heard also about the AI resolution that was adopted by the United Nations, as well as the AI resolution within the ITU on the use and implementation of artificial intelligence. It encourages the development of governance frameworks and technical standards, and it highlights that the progress of ITU must be inclusive, AI must be inclusive, benefiting everyone, everywhere. The resolution gives greater strength and impetus to our work in the ITU. It promotes safe, secure, and trustworthy AI that advances sustainable development, exactly what motivated ITU's AI work. Our upcoming AI for Good Summit next month will showcase innovation that can accelerate access in areas such as climate action, healthcare, and disaster response. Responsible AI will be the focus of a day discussion dedicated to AI governance, and the Summit Machine Learning workshops will tackle challenges such as the need for technical tools to variety content authentication and provenance. And with the summit held in conjunction with WSIS 20 plus 20 forum high-level segment, we will benefit from the complementary perspective of the digital development in developing countries. So finally, I'd like to conclude by mentioning the big event that we have at the end of the year, which is the World Telecommunication Standardization Assembly that will be held in India, where many of these topics of 5G and beyond, AI, quantum computing, the metaverse will be part of the various resolutions that will be debated and discussed, with a number of side events being organized by the Indian government, including the India Mobile Congress in parallel with the WTSA, and the GSS, the Global Standards Symposium high-level segment, bringing 15 ministers and CEOs of companies to really set the stage for the next priorities in standardization. So with that, I'd like to thank you for your attention and the opportunity to share some of our work in the ITU. Very pleased to join you. Thank you very much.